Welcome to another edition of Lost Bands of the 90s. Today I'm going to talk about Power Symphony from Italy.
Power Symphony were founded in 1991 by singer Michela D'Orlando and guitarist Marco Cecconi. Over the years, they worked with several drummers, bass players and keyboarders, but these two remained the core of the band for the songwriting.
In 1995 they recorded a first demo tape. From July 1997 they worked on their debut album Evil Lot. After some time spent looking for deals, Evil Lot was finally released in 1999 by Northwind Records, a small label but with a good distribution by Nuclear Blast and some budget invested on a great fold-out sleeve. I can't remember the first time I heard about the band, but I guess it was simply the artwork which caught my eye at the record store.
It was a licensed artwork by Luis Roio, which means it was not exclusively made. The artist had published it in 1994 under the title Shadow Honey. Yet with that red-haired woman it fit perfectly for Power Symphony. Michela didn't just pose with swords, she is trained in fencing. Here's a song example from the album, Inferno.
Show me the place where I'll be damned. I have never seen hell, for Jesus lead me hand in hand, stumbling step by step, down to the place where I'll be damned. Karen Ferry souls are lyric waters that darken on the way for those who fell from grace.
The storyline dealt with Aeneas, the hero who, according to the poet Virgil, survived the Battle of Troy to search for a new home. The songs on the album were long and complex. When the band played some live shows, they realized that they don't catch on so easily. They decided to make their new songs more straight ahead, less classical or progressive, but more metal. For the second album, Power Symphony signed a deal with Pavement Records in September 1999, who released the Lightbringer album in April 2000. They got a promotional video made for the song The Way of the Sword.
Past is left behind for the world on the way of the soul. Fools are meant to fall, they'll get lost along the way. Past is left behind for the world on the way of the soul. Fools are meant to fall, I am she who's on the way of the soul. Past is left behind for the world on the way.
Pavement Records sent a promo copy of the CD to me and wrote in the promotional letter that Michela is not a pop singer, she's a one-woman metal maniac. I'm not sure if that is what impressed me or just the music, but it certainly is a fine album.
The songs are less epic than those on Evil Lot, but better produced and more to the point. Most fantasy metal albums tend to be too long. Usually there are spoken word intros telling you about concept stories, piano interludes, symphonic strings of a Hollywood soundtrack. In the end you get 15 tracks, 60 minutes, and want to skip half of it, because you're getting bored. Power Symphony do nothing of that kind. They put out 6 great songs, 34 minutes, no messing around, which makes you want to listen to the whole record again, not just parts of it.
Unfortunately, the band said in an interview with the Greek magazine Temples of Eternity that they were not happy with Pavement Records, who didn't fulfill promises, especially for the big American market. So Power Symphony left and decided, until a better offer came along, to set up their own label. I want to use the opportunity and thank fanzines like Temples of Eternity, United Forces or Metal Maidens that they provided me with information I needed for this documentary. Future Past is a 5-song EP with the Manowar cover, Blood of My Enemies, 2 new songs and 2 old demo songs, so it's future and past as the title suggests. This was a release made to satisfy requests for the sold-out demo tape from 1995, but it may have been a mistake. With Lightbringer, the band had reached their peak, and now they seem to stand still or even make a step back. In October 2002, Power Symphony started to work on their 3rd album, Mother Darkness, but couldn't get a record deal for it. It's one of those metal journalist cliches to say the 3rd album will decide about a band's career, make it or break it. In the case of Power Symphony, it was unfortunately the latter. In 2004, the band decided to split, but they made the last album available for free download at least. They even shot a video for the track Crown of Thorns. This album shows more variety. Power Symphony are trying new things while keyboards are absent. It sounds like a transitional album during the development towards a heavier style. The rhythms are more aggressive and the Candlemass cover at the gallows end shows some doom roots. Asked for their influences in United Forces magazine, Marco mentioned Nevermore and Ozzy Osbourne. Michaela favored King Diamond and Iron Maiden too. The Song of Beasts and Men is a great acoustic piece in the middle, one of the best emotional moments. Although Mother Darkness was more modern and basically fit for the 2000s, the band wasn't continued. Marco and Michaela left the metal scene. It's a pity, but I make features like this to keep the memory alive. Thanks for watching and come back soon.